Hey friends, welcome back to your channel. Today's drawing is of Sonu Sood. This is a very real-time drawing. I have not fast forwarded anything, any part, any bit of this drawing at all. For a very special reason. If you guys have seen the thumbnail, then you have realized that this is an extended video of the art competition that Artist Ankit Jasmatiya has kept in his own channel. So for that drawing competition, he has chosen this photograph of Sonu Sood, and within that he has got different categories of the competition dependent on the age. I must be clear that I personally am not joining this competition, but I thought that many of you who are interested might be thinking of how would we draw the outlines, because he has very strict rules of not doing any trace. Even I am kind of against tracing, because tracing doesn't seem to be art at all. There is no point tracing the outlines and doing the shadings, and many of them say that this is how you can be drawing it and this would look good, but that's not really the art factor that comes out. So for this drawing, what I used is HB pencil. That's a simple HB pencil. You can use any HB pencil. I have chosen Staedtler because that was lying around. I did not intentionally use Staedtler. All I wanted to show is that you can draw any drawing, definitely portraits for that matter, with simple HB pencils too. Since Ankit has not provided any guidelines of which material to use, charcoal, pencils, pens, or any kind of texture or something that you can use. So, and moreover, this drawing you have to send him via email, so it will kind of remain digital, so you can use any kind of paper. I would still suggest that try to use chart papers or ivory art papers, whatever, if you have something. Just do not go outside for anything. Just use something that you have already at home. So this drawing definitely will help all of us remain motivated. It took me a lot of time, as you can see. I have looked at the face multiple times, then try to draw the proportions, and that takes up a lot of time and energy. What that does is that it helps you to focus, out of all this negativity around the situation that everyone of us are dealing with, and how Sonu Sood in particular is helping the society to cope up this situation. It's immense. So drawing Sonu Bhai in this situation is a great move by Ankit. So thank you, Ankit. I'm not sure whether you would be listening to me or not. So thank you for this competition. Thanks to all the budding artists. They will really have a good go for this drawing, and that will definitely keep them up and quite confident in this situation. Otherwise, all the news around, all the news channels to social media, everywhere, you do not see anything other than COVID and the cases surrounding it, the situation, how bad or how good somebody is trying to cope up, and the country is going through a lot. So within that, this is the best thing you could have done to everybody, all of us, including me, because yes, I am also drawing it. Maybe I'm not submitting this to you, but yeah, this is helping me to draw also. So for the drawing, as you can see that I have tried to give as much amount of time as I could for the drawing. So I kept watching the picture. What that helps is increase your concentration, and that gives you this kind of self-belief that you can draw. So you have to keep looking at the picture. The more you observe, the better you draw. That's simple. It's like I've heard this for singing. The better you listen, the better you sing. Similarly, for drawing, it is that the better you observe, the better you see, the better you draw. That's it. I've not put the drawing just beside the photograph because I wanted to have kind of a perspective. That's something that I really like about Ankit. He always emphasizes on the artistic abilities. He does not ever say that do it in a particular way so that it looks realistic, or do it in a certain way so that the proportions are exactly same. It should look like a photocopy. He never says that. He always says, and I would repeat that in Hindi, he says that artist bano. So that means that become an artist. My Hindi is not that good, but still that's what I understood. So becoming an artist is very important, and for that you have to grow your artistic sense. You don't need to go for a copy paste. Then you could have taken a photograph of a person and not draw, like hypothetically saying. So coming back again to this drawing, all I try to do is I just wanted to show you that this is the most simplest way that you could have you can try to draw the outlines. And outlines for a portrait is very, very important. Personally, this is my style of looking at the drawing. I feel that for portraits, the outlines are very, very important. What it does, that it gives you a base, and like a building block, the base is very important. So once the base is there, then you can do anything. You can manufacture anything above the base. So once the outline is done, then you can do anything. You can use watercolors to pencil colors, charcoal, simple pencils, even the hashing techniques. Anything works if you have a good outline. So how would you get to do a good outline? You don't need to have clean lines. That is not a mandate, So you have to have a clear idea of what you're drawing. That's more important than having a clear palette, clear paper. So that's why I have kept on sketching, putting a lot of strokes. In digital drawing, you'd have seen that there are multiple number of strokes, thousands of them, that I use in a drawing. I like to do it. That's my style. You would definitely find your own style. If you are a beginner artist right now, then it takes a bit of time. But this, I think, is my style of keeping to draw. Put a lot more strokes than straight lines. I like to do it. That gives me a sense of how the drawing is going, where I want to take the drawing at the end of it. How do I like it to be? Even for landscape drawings, I keep the same kind of an idea. For portraits, what happens, the most nervous part for me, I think, is the eye, because anybody is recognized by their eyes. Like you have seen many puzzle games, right, where they show you the two eyes and ask you guess who the person is, and if that's a celebrity, people reply back. Like in social media, I've seen that multiple times. So that's what gives you the sense that an eye can tell you who the person is. So please ignore this eye right now because it was not correctly drawn. What I did is I went ahead with the drawing, and then at the end I marked it correctly, and then the eye looked better. What I want you guys to do is, as Ankit has mentioned very, very clearly, that use your own style. If you have got, if you think that you have got sketch pens and you're good at sketch pens, then I would suggest that use this portrait because this is the base, this is what he has asked us to send the drawing with. So use this, but then use sketch pens. Why not? It will give you a different kind of drawing. Even if you do not win the first prize, it's not always about winning prizes, isn't it? For art, there is no winner. If you're satisfied with your own drawing, then that's kind of a win for you. That's what I feel personally. That's how I have always seen all the art competitions. I don't remember winning every time. No, not really. So all that I ever tried to do in art competitions back in my days when I used to do this sit and draw competitions, then all I wanted to do is complete the drawing. If there is a kind of a theme, a subject, then I try to indulge myself in that, draw it properly, and feel how I think this looks like. If I'm satisfied, that was a win-win situation for me anyways. And in the process, if I get some awards, prizes, that's fine. But what drawing does to you is it instigates this creative idea, this creative thought process within yourself, and that definitely helps in the long run. I would not think that anybody would deny the fact that if they have been an artist, that has not helped them in their career, in their life later on. So this is why I really feel that artist Ankit Jasmatiya's approach towards drawing is seriously something that we need to salute. I've seen many other YouTubers, art YouTubers. I can tell you that I have a 400 plus art YouTubers whom I follow. I have subscribed to all of them, and they're really good in their craft. Not necessarily based on subscribers, but I have liked their talent. That's why I have subscribed to them. So what I have seen in their process and in Ankit's process is this very subtle difference that he approaches his drawings are. That something is really something we need to learn from him. That's why I would suggest all of you, if you are my subscriber, if you have not seen artist Ankit Jasmatiya, that might not be possible, but still, if that is the case, then I would suggest that you guys go and watch his channel. He has got a brilliant art channel. He's got, I think, 300k plus subscribers. He takes his art very seriously, and he helps other artists grow. That's what is very, very important. Coming back to the drawing, as you could see that while drawing, checking out the proportions, I could see on the right cheek the jacket where it starts from, and on the left part of his face, they are almost in the same parallel line. That's why I had to do some adjustments. In digital, what you could have done is removed it, maybe use the liquify tool to enhance the drawing, but here in traditional, that's the best part. You have to keep in mind a lot of things, and that's something that gives me a lot of importance, entertainment, and that gives me happiness. Whenever I realize, okay, this is the part where I need to have a check, like, okay, this should be down, this should be up. That gives me a lot of happiness. During drawings, I like to keep listening to some podcasts and or music or something, because that also increases my concentration power. I wonder what you guys do, so I would love to know from you guys if you have got this kind of a practice like I do. Do you listen to something? Do you watch movies, or what do you do while you're drawing? And do you draw every day like I do? Because I like to draw every day. There are many artists on YouTube, on social media, who draw every day. So I'm one of them. Even if not a full-scape drawing, I try to draw every day, like at least have few strokes. Something started, something to finish. I like to draw every day. That really helps me. So that's how, with experience, I have gathered this much knowledge that I do not really need to use graphs. In fact, it was, I think, only once that my art teacher showed me how actually people use graphs. But I never thought of using them actually. The graphs are not something for me, that's what I felt. In this drawing also, I have not used the graph, and my Sonu Sood does resemble him, it felt, at this point of time. Even though I was not satisfied with the eyes, because as I said, at the end of the drawing, you'd see that I'm doing the edit manually. Okay, in that case, I must remind you that I have sketched this at first and then doing this voiceover. I like to do that in my drawings. That's how I show you how I draw, how I feel while I was drawing. I remember everything, But to let you guys know what I felt during the drawing is what I think is very important. That's why I have opened this channel. Otherwise, I would have just gone on to draw and do some custom works for clients, and that's it. But I wanted you guys to learn from whatever I have done, so that you do not repeat the mistakes that I might have done in my life. So this drawing, for the part of the hair, I did not do too much of detailing in the hair. All I tried to do is just see the texture of the hair and put it just the way it was. Later on, anybody of you can think of how you would like to put the hair. You can keep it normally, you can just shade the face. There are different kinds of styles that nowadays I have seen, that the hair is kept a bit of sluggy, just some pencil strokes, but the face is done really, really nicely. Quite a bit of hyper-realism also. So that kind of drawing is also something that I really liked. I love to see different kinds of drawings on Instagram and YouTube, throughout social media. Hence, that definitely helps me, That helps me grow as an artist. That helps me increase my idea of art. That helps me grow as an artist, as I said. So similarly, if you guys try this drawing, and if you guys are entering this art competition, and if you're using this technique that I have used in this, I can, if not the first position, I might say that you guys can grow really, really well, and that will give you real joy, So keep trying. If you are not getting the results in the first go, since I think the dates are on 30th May till that time. So keep trying. Maybe the second time or the third time you're able to draw exactly the way you want it to be. And you can take a help from this one. You can wait, you can pause few parts of this drawing that I have done, and then see if you have been able to do it the same way or not. If you think that the proportions, you need to keep a tab on that, then you can do that. So everything together will make your drawing look perfect, as far as you are concerned, as far as your ideas are concerned. So that is the most important thing, that within this competition, Ankit has pointed out that your style is very important. Whatever you draw with, whatever your style is. I love that one mention of dot techniques, that he said that if you have this unique style of using dots, that takes a lot of concentration, right? I have never tried that. I'm not even sure whether I will be able to do it or not. But yes, I definitely would like to do it someday in the recent future, maybe. I would love you guys to tell me, if you have liked this video, then whether you would like to see more outline drawings, or if outline, then whether celebrities or anything else. If you like the scenery drawings that I have recently posted one in one of my long videos, or if you only like the short videos in my channel, I would love to know from you guys. I've recently crossed the 1000 subscribers. I would love to share with you also that how I crossed this first hurdle of 1000 subscribers. That's kind of coveted in the small YouTubers communities around social media. So yeah, I would love to share that with you. I am not yet able to find some time to do that because I love to draw. So I keep drawing and put up videos on drawing rather than anything else. That's something that I love to do every day. So as I said, that I keep drawing every day and try to upload almost thrice or 4 times at least a week. That helps me strengthen my confidence. There are more than 200 videos now in my channel, and whenever I look back at my channel, I see that yes, I've grown. If not humongously, then definitely a bit. As an artist, I have really grown. I was just a novice at the starting time, and now I do some kind of custom work. So yes, that's something that I feel that YouTube has helped me to do, become a better artist every day. So that's why these kinds of competitions that bigger known artists on YouTube bring, that definitely helps. Nowadays with art, I've seen a lot of entertainment channels coming up who are using art as an entertainment. That's definitely good for YouTube, but for smaller artist communities that you and me are like, for beginner artists, I think more of these kinds of channels like Ankit, that will help us grow as artists, that will help us grow within the form of art that we love. So that's it for this video. I have tried to do a detailed drawing of the eye that you will see in the later part of the video. I've kept everything in real time. As I said, that I've tried to keep this around 30 minutes of drawing, just to show you how you can do it slowly and very effectively. What this does is that it helps you create any kind of drawing very, very easily if you keep your mind shut from anything else except some music or some good podcasts about life, history, or any subject that you particularly prefer. And this drawing, any kind of drawing, that helps you concentrate really, really well. So this competition will, if you are participating, will definitely make you a better artist again. As I said, I have been repeating that multiple times, but still, one last time I would say that please join this competition. That will be really beneficial for you, and if you win, that's a win-win situation for both you and Ankit, because Ankit definitely is trying to help other artists grow in this process. So that's a nice kind of bait, and doing good things during this kind of a situation is something which really needs guts. So kudos to you, Ankit. And if you have watched this video till the end, I would love you guys to share your thoughts in the comment section. And thank you for watching till the end. I'm really grateful to you guys if you have watched it, if you've tried the drawing from your end, and that has helped you, then definitely that feels great for me too. See you in the next video. Let me know in the comment section if you have anything in mind for me for a drawing next. I'll try to keep that in mind and draw. See you in the next video. Till then, please stay safe. Do not venture out if not really needed. We've got a lot happening outside, so let's stay inside. Let's keep drawing and stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.